Hello, everybody, and oh fucking
Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance.
everybody, shake it, shake it, shake it. Come on, let's get active. Let's get active.
Should we just throw insults at each other just right before the live?
I already
starts?
know if I ever get knocked down and get back up again, I know what I'm doing.
Get knocked down.
Yeah.
And then
He's gonna have like some witty thing about like they always say getting up the best thing, but sleeping and staying down is fun.
All right, hello everybody, and welcome to another session of PlayUp Legends. Jesus Christ.
Mushroom.
You are
That's
with
how we
us,
start.
Group 2, Session 3, and we just came back from a very long break, and we're gonna carry on where we left off. But for those of you who just tuned in, let's give a quick round of intros.
I am Ennis, disgraced wargame fighter, noble and military captain, formerly known as Tishore of Clan Toldarn. Currently, I have completely gone corrupt, or kind of have gone dark eyes.
Well, I'm Pepe, and I play Auka, the Moonchild. I have left my people in the mountain in order to find the Book of Knowledge that is in possess of the cult, and now we have just found out it's in the City of Ages.
Again.
Hello, Torfel Runsander. I'm a retired watcher, but I have not yet renounced the Watcher Guild, as we've seen from the cult wanting us to disband. In fact, we're currently keeping an eye on this withering cult, as they have intentions of reviving one of their demon lords, which doesn't bode well for everyone.
Sure.
So hi, I'm Ashton. I play Rowan, who is a noble fighter, sort of just a son of the Lord. I'm currently rich. So, no thanks to you, father.
Well, you've always been rich.
No, well, that's up for debate. I'm currently getting my ass handed to me by Cracked. I keep calling you Cranked. I keep getting my ass handed to me by Cracked in Rock Paper Scissors. It's been 47 attempts and he's still beating me. I don't know how. I will
You
win.
just keep playing scissors all the time.
Not all the time. Sometimes I throw in a rock. But yeah, so we're just waiting for chaos to unfold because we know it's going to happen.
Cool.
I'm Jonathan. I'm playing Cracked or Cranked. Or also as my previous designation, 7E37. Those of you who have worked it out, congrats. I'm currently next to Rowan on top of a roof of a ramshackle little hut that can actually support our weight and not the cardboard you pointed out.
It was structurally feasible. It had a roof.
Playing Overwatch for everything else that's happening.
I made Mercy. He is a Bastion guy.
And
Okay.
I'm Marin, a human wizard who would much rather be in a library, but now I'm on a mission to save the world by taking down the evil Morthos and his withering cult.
Eat your heart.
and I am Don Jap. I will be your DM for this session. Unfortunately, we do have our friend Jake unwell, so he won't be playing as Odds. His character vanished in the middle of the night for some reason or another. What did he say that he was doing?
Well, he said that he had something to deal with.
He had
Right.
business to deal with.
Okay, cool. We'll see what happens in
It's
the
probably a court hearing, but
in the next week. Yeah.
Regarding he had the scroll with him, so likely regarding that.
Right. And the scroll so far reads.
Be careful of it. He's a thief.
hence the fact that
It
we
has
have
been
to
said,
fight
true illusion is made up fables, but the truth lies in the past. Darkness is found.
Dot.
and contrary to
So we left off in the last session, for those of you who are fresh watching, where basically they confront one of the priests of the Withering Cult. A quite intense conversation happened between Auka and this individual, and as he turned into smoke and vanished, all of a sudden Auka kind of inhales the smoke slightly, but composes himself. But it gives him a bit of a tingling sensation, and as he follows his gut feeling to turn round, he turns over. What was that?
The drink I'm not allowed on the table.
All right. He turns over and he looks at Ennis, whose eyes are jet black, darker than night itself. Immediately, Ennis, making somewhat eye contact, launches. Roll initiative.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Everyone?
Well, the ones that are currently there is just these two. If you just want to see them come
I
back.
love the idea of just you and I doing rock paper. It's like rock paper. Shit.
No, hold on.
What's Ennis doing?
Second, because this makes a difference for people. You're not next to me.
Yeah, he is next.
You're
I
An
next to me.
initiative of 5.
I
You're
imagine I
next-
don't get. I imagine
You're
I
next to
don't
me,
get
but
the bonus.
are you currently an ally to me?
Okay, you're doing all that.
I
I'm not
imagine
even
no.
mad.
No. So Mary
Okay,
gets a
you're
plus 3.
Okay, initiative of 8.
I have initiative of 13.
I suppose we should roll.
I get a plus 2. 14?
I get an 18.
26.
Yeah, I got 10.
All right. Going by the highest. So you see Ennis basically making charge. Rowan, this catches your attention.
Yeah.
You go first.
So Ennis has started sort of charging towards
Towards Moonchild.
Moonchild.
Yep.
Okay, obviously we don't see the eyes and we're not sure what's happened. We've just seen the guys vanish in this charge. I'm gonna hold my action, but the second I see Ennis hit him or him hit Ennis,
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot at
So you're gonna hold
whoever is
action.
the aggressor.
Okay. Hold.
Because I'm not sure what's going on, so whoever's the aggressor I'm gonna shoot at.
Okay. So
Sense.
Moonchild, you see him just take charge. You're up.
I am going to give a quick look to him and then to the other two that are with me,
They're 60 feet away.
60 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. So I shout at them, his eyes, look at his eyes. His eyes are black. Like the other guy. And I would like to move 30 feet towards his direction and hold my action.
Okay.
If he tries to attack me, or if he comes into reach,
Mhm.
I'm gonna try to grapple him.
Okay.
without
Thorfinn.
hurting.
These are happening fast.
I run, following Ennis, and I
This is
cast command on him.
okay.
I just tell him, stop.
Well, I completely ignore you. What you see, essentially speaking, if you're close enough, you'd see black just starting to ooze from the ears.
Or can you hear or anything? Was it wisdom save? Otherwise.
No.
So he cannot
Okay,
hear.
but does the spell go off? Then I have cast a spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no, we're fine.
Oh shit. He's just waiting for that.
Ennis, you're okay. You're done.
Yeah.
Ennis.
So, I keep charging until I'm around 10 feet away.
Yep.
And I attack with my halberd.
Then I shoot him.
Okay.
So, that would be 15 to hit.
That's a miss.
That would be a 19. Actually, no, that would be 22 to hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
So,
So you just see Ennis just losing his mind over his first slash. You actually move and dodge out of the way. The other one just actually grabs you straight
So-
across the chest.
it's 14 damage.
Okay.
And
That's
I have
bludgeoning
Yeah, no, this is slashing.
slash.
Now, I
Nice
have...
cut straight.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to... Well, actually, no, I'm not close enough for that. Okay, I say... What is that? For now.
Okay. Do you want to
Actually,
trigger
I
your
use my
hold?
bonus action to second wind.
Okay.
That would be an additional 8 health.
So, you're on hold and you're on hold on the condition that he strikes, which he has. Do you resume your hold?
Well,
I shoot.
if
I'm
he's
not
within reach,
not.
he's not within
is.
my reach. So
No? 10
No,
feet?
he has a
no?
pole arm. So
Alright.
he's out
But-
of my reach. Yeah,
okay.
that's why.
You,
So I'm gonna fire at him, but I don't want to like hit him. I want to see if I can knock his polearm out of his hand or something like that.
okay, the thing is, Cracked is next and he's next to you. Cracked, you see him about to take the shots.
I'm going to use one of my portents first, so you've got an 18 on the roll,
Okay.
so that you can definitely hit your target. As a bonus action, I'm going to pull Ennis. Wait, that's a 30-foot range. He's not within 30
He's
feet,
60
right?
feet.
60. No. Okay, I'm going to cast web over so that you are just out of it.
He's 70 feet away from you.
Yeah.
It's got a 60-foot range from the center and a 20-foot cube. So
So if you cast web 10 foot behind Ennis, it would still hit him, but it wouldn't hit him.
yeah,
Okay.
basically. That is a DC 15 dex save.
X.
Yeah.
Ah, no, I failed. 'Cause I rolled a 6 total.
Alright, so you are restrained. And basically, on your turns, you can make a strength check against against my DC using your action to try and break free.
Okay.
Okay, so you can tear away from the web, basically.
But it takes his full action to do so.
Alright, in the meantime, does
Don't want the second one.
Yeah,
does
so-
Rowan actually take the action?
Yeah. I gotta shoot.
Since
So with
he's
his 18
restrained, any
plus
attacks
my
against
5.
him are at advantage.
Of course.
Okay, well in that case, so he's giving me an 18, but I'm just gonna roll with it. I'll see if I can crit on a 19 or 20.
Good luck.
It doesn't work anyway because it's
No,
just an
yeah,
18 no matter
I just
what.
wanted to see. Torture myself. Yeah, so 18 plus 5, so 23 to hit. As I shoot at him, trying to knock his polearm out of his hand, or trying to pin him down through the foot or something like that.
Alright. So
1d8 plus 2.
that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So that's 7 total damage.
Okay. We move on to Marin. Commotion has started. Dennis losing his mind.
I want to restrain him, but since he's already restrained, I'm going to hold that, and I will cast it if he manages to break out before my next turn.
So you're holding.
If he manages to break free of the web, that's when I will fire the spell.
Okay, cool. Going back to initiative, Rowan. So
Did I knock the polearm out of his hand, or was it like a pinning him down sort of thing? Just before I do my next action.
yeah, you knocked it out of his hand.
Okay, well, you said they're 60 feet away from us.
Yeah.
Right, so I'll use my full 30 feet of movement and my dash action to cover the distance between us, and I'll get to basically up to him, and I'll like stand on his polearm when I get there
Okay.
with my shield and
So the minute you see it clank, 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 you kind of just
bolt.
slide down the shack, leaving Crack behind. You just take a dodge and run at it, and you just quickly
Step on it
as you
and,
kind of
like,
see him
place
try to.
myself. Yeah.
Okay, cool. That's your full action.
And I sort of stand there and shout, like, snap out of it. What's up? What's going on?
Okay. Unfortunately,
Come on, Anus.
he doesn't really respond. Moonchild, back to you.
Moonchild is not very happy about what just happened, but he's gonna look at Rowan that just charged. He's gonna look up towards Cracked that just immobilized their friend, and he's gonna raise his staff and he's gonna say to Rowan, which is the Rowan is the closest one, I guess,
Yeah.
to us. He's gonna say, "Let me try something." and he's gonna slam his staff back, and I would like to try to cast Dispel Magic to see if I can get rid of his mind control or alteration on his senses.
So as you slam it down, just this wave through the spell weave happens. Anyone who's magical and arcane can feel this. Unfortunately, with Ennis, just more black ooze start to come out from all orifices, his mouth, his nose, his ears, his eyes. He's just becoming like this really bad day, you know, of someone who was just crying mascara, basically. Just flooding his
Beauty
thing.
will drag.
But nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Okay.
How injured does Ennis look?
I have.
Because he took that beating in the
Yeah.
I have a lot of health.
in the arena fight.
It's okay.
Okay.
So,
I look at Rowan again and I say, it seems like it didn't work. And then he turns towards Ennis like this and looks at him.
say.
I will have to beat the demon out of you.
okay.
And
That's
I'm going to rage. I'm going to use my bonus action to rage. But that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Actually, I'm going to move. I'm going to use 5 feet of my movement to get into melee with him.
Okay.
You would
So
be
that,
entering web. So that's a DC 15 save from you as well.
That's fine.
Oh, that means I gotta make it.
Yes. Okay, so
Also, I don't know if it affects me after
Strength.
the spell is cast.
as soon as you enter,
Okay.
and
So
it
it's
lasts
15
a
strength.
minute. 15 dex.
Dex. 19.
Then actually, I'm gonna stay out of it. If I see that it's still there and it's gonna affect me, I'm gonna stay 5 feet
Okay.
away from that.
Thorfinn, you're up.
Seeing as to what's happening, Thorfinn would go around the web to go in front of Venice. Hold on. Second. Okay. Now I am going to cast. First, I'm going to use Tides of Chaos on myself to gain advantage on my next attack. I'm going to then cast Divine Favor on myself to imbue my weapon with radiant damage. So close! I needed one less. That didn't work.
Well, I mean, the spell worked.
No,
Yeah,
the spell
The
worked.
spell worked. Okay.
That one did. And I need to do a dex save because I'm going inside the web and I'm restrained, but I can still attack.
At disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
I'm still attacking. Don't worry. The first one is natural. So the first one is not. I have advantage on it, so I get. Okay, that works. Where was that? No, where that? 18 to 24 to hit,
It hits.
and you take 8 plus 4. 4 points of piercing damage and 4 points of radiant damage on the first attack.
So 8.
Okay.
And on the second attack, both 11s. That's disadvantage. So 17 to hit.
They don't hit.
17 doesn't hit.
17 doesn't know. It's good 18. No.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Something we don't know about.
Okay. And that is my turn. I used
Okay.
the first one.
Ennis.
So, I'm going to try and break out.
Mela, strength check. 15.
I'm on
Not a
save.
strength save check.
Yeah.
Okay, just your modifier.
Damn it. I got a really bad one. Okay. So that's 10. Then I'm stuck.
Okay.
Total.
Yep, 10 total.
You
Okay.
still have
They're
your
all the
bonus
three.
action and reaction.
Huh?
You still have your bonus action and
So,
reaction.
no reaction. nothing. For now.
Alright. So the scenario is you're trapped in your web. You can't move. You're trying to. As Dolphin is in there and he's kind of poking at you. And you have the barbarian outside just waiting for his stop for 2 moments. She has spell it ready. Rowan at this point still
Sort of standing on
in the
train.
web, right?
Yeah.
But trying
Still
to
free.
hold your weapon down. And we go to Cracked. You wanted to say something before? Sorry.
So, my polearm was knocked down.
Yeah.
Would I be able to pick it up?
You're gonna have to push him
Standing on
off.
Okay. No, then I probably won't be able to because that's take
No,
an
because
action.
you have to. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How heavy is the polearm?
I mean, it's
a
polearm.
It's a two-handed weapon.
Yeah,
It's a two-handed weapon.
So a bit heavy.
it's a heavy weapon.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's heavy.
It actually has the heavy
Yeah, but-
property. So
No.
It's more than your
It's a
mage hand's
martial
not
weapon.
enough.
Hmm?
Your mage hand is not enough. Yeah.
Yeah. no.
Yeah.
But two mage hands working together.
I'm going to move my 30 feet closer if I can, so down from the roof and then
Right.
move
So
in.
you slide down from the roof, move towards them.
And then I'm going to. What was the requirements? Things, whatever. Okay, I'm going to use Mind Sliver on him, if possible.
nice.
Psychic attack, psychic damage.
Intelligence.
Intelligence save 15.
Okay.
That I fail. That's
Fail.
Well, that's
No,
three.
no,
Okay.
that's 1d6 damage.
So,
Sorry,
seven.
2d6 at this level, so 4. So that is 6 damage. And for your next saving throw, you minus 1d4 from it
Okay.
before the end of my next turn. So after that.
So as the psychotic damage reaches into his brain, right, he yells out, "Ah!" But the weirder part is that as he yells his yell of pain, there's this other really annoying sound that kind of hurts everyone's ears because it's that kind of feedback sound that you get from like putting a mic too close to a speaker that's really thin, coming out of his was it with you? Yeah, coming out of his backpack, right? Just the sheer sounds that starts to basically take over the entire area. You will be attacking with disadvantage for the next round.
Alright.
Okay? All of you, because the sound is there. Marin,
Would I be able to yell out something at that point?
you can yell out, yes.
He's being controlled, it's in his bag.
Marin.
Okay,
What do you-
okay, an image appears in front of Ennis, and it's Morthos. And Morthos' voice saying stop
Okay.
to him.
It's ineffective.
Ineffective.
And I shout out, if anyone has anything divine, now would be a good time to use it.
So, top of the round, Rowan.
I hear Kraft being controlled, and I hear the noise coming from his backpack. So I'm going to try and use my 2 attacks to cut his backpack off.
Okay.
So
Good luck.
the first attack, I'm going to try to cut his backpack off.
You're still restrained in the thing, no?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I beat the saving throw to be restrained.
Everything's at disadvantage,
Yeah.
so cancel it.
Oh.
Because you've got advantage because he's restrained, and you're
And
not.
I got disadvantage
and then-
because of the screaming thing, so normal attack. Plus 7, here we go. 9. So first attack miss, second attack
Come on.
is a 22.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I cut off, then going to action surge.
Okay.
I'm going to grab his backpack and I'm going to ruffle in for the gem.
Okay.
If I find the gem, just gonna grab it, and I'm gonna try and break it.
Go ahead.
Throw it down and like stomp on it.
All right.
So, what would I be doing?
So you're gonna be doing just a normal, strength check.
All right. Strength. Plus 7. That's the saving strength plus 4. Do I add my proficiency?
No.
Or just straight up strength? Alright. 9. So grab it. Doesn't break.
And so you throw it down. It doesn't break with the impact. Do you stomp on it? Is that what we're
I'll
doing?
try and stomp.
So the minute you stomp on it, you feel this massive surge from under your foot, and it throws you off. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
6.
6. No,
Not great.
+3.
That's
that's
okay, so 9.
9. Either way. So yeah, you fall prone and you take 5 damage from the fall, and you're pushed away 15 feet from the impact. The crystal is really loud now at this point, so any actions that you do require a die is going to be taken in disadvantage rolls. So next up, Moonchild.
It's me.
Yeah.
Well, as I promised to him, I'm gonna try and knock the shit out of him.
Okay.
I'm going to attack Reckless, so to not have disadvantage to my attack against him. And I'm going to use my Shillelagh to
All right.
knock him
So
in
it's
the
just
head.
a normal roll in this
Yep.
scale. No.
That's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That would be 8 points of magical bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And I start shouting at him, Ennis, control yourself, Ennis, we are your friends.
Okay. At this point, you see him as bloodied.
Okay.
With the ooze of black, there's a hint of like red blood, clearly, that's oozing out of him. All right, Thorfinn.
Oh, actually, I'm inside the thing. Should I roll?
Yes.
15 dex.
That's
15 +3.
Dexterity save?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, natural 14 plus 2, 16.
All right.
+3.
You're
Plus 3, so
That's right.
18.
So, Marin did say she wanted divine, and currently my mace is
wait 1 second. You were already restrained.
no.
Yeah.
No.
No, I was not before.
You were not before.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Mhm.
So, I'm attacking with the mace. For divine, missing, because it's a disadvantage. First attack misses, second attack, I already used that, I'm using a spell. Next.
So as you try to attack, it's just the whole webbing situation is just like, come on.
Natural trees don't work.
And we move over to Ennis.
Again, I'm going to try and break away. This time, I do manage. So, I pick up the halberd. I take action surge,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm attacking you.
Come at me. Come at me, bro.
Thing is, he's within 5 feet of you, right?
Yeah.
You're closer.
Yep. So, that is a
Disadvantage on your attack, please, sir.
Do I have disadvantage as well?
Yeah.
I'm giving you disadvantage.
He has.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So 19 to hit.
That's a hit.
So let's roll damage.
You did not see this coming. Just he breaks out, comes in.
11 damage.
Okay, so 5.
That will be second attack. I still have disadvantage or
No, it's only one.
so 25 to hit.
That hits.
That will be 17 damage.
So that would be 8.
And I'm gonna use my bonus action to use my special. That will be 18 to hit. It hits.
That hits.
So I need take 9 damage. Or
So that 4.
That's a heavy beating. Jesus.
You do see that Auga is not that affected, actually.
But it's scary to watch. Regardless. Just seeing Ennis just have at him is the thing. At least you can see the barbarian just there, like, you know, brave and taking it on with his rage.
Me?
Correct.
No.
Kill him.
No. I'm within 30 feet of the gem.
You came
Since it
down.
was-
Yes, you are.
Alright, I'm going to use.
The screeching stopped, by the way.
Alright.
So we don't have disadvantage.
You don't have a disadvantage anymore.
I'd like to use my telekinesis to pull the gem towards me,
Okay.
5 feet, because that's as much as I can do. And then I'm going to try cast Ray of Frost at the gem itself.
Okay.
That is a +7 to hit. So 11 to hit on the gem.
No.
No. All right.
So you pull it towards you. Now, how close towards you?
I can move it at most 5 feet.
At 5 feet. Just 5 feet towards you, and
Mhm.
that's it. Okay, so it doesn't come straight into your hand or anything like that. Okay, cool. Right. That's your complete thing. Okay.
Mhm.
I am going to catapult the gem.
Okay.
I am going to move it in whatever direction is away from Ennis, like between me and Ennis, like as far away from him as possible, until it hits a building about 90 feet away.
90 feet away. Okay.
And when it hits, both it and the building take 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
It doesn't shatter after this.
8
she shot a bullet of crystal.
and 6, 14, and 4. So
18.
18.
18 in total, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the thing flies off and you hear in the distance. It shattered.
And Ennis is still.
Oh, and this is still fucked up.
Alright, great.
Right. Rowan.
Alright, I put my shield on my back.
So you
As
get.
I stand up, I use half my movement to stand up. I then use the other half to close the gap between me and Ennis.
Okay.
As I'm walking, I put my shield on my back. I draw my scabbard out and I sheath my sword. And I flip around. Sorry, and I just got to smack him in the face.
Okay, go for it.
Am I at disadvantage?
No, you're not.
Alright, cool. So it's 2 attacks. So the first one is 20, and the second one is 21.
Both hits.
Awesome. So that's 1d8 plus 6. Again, non-lethal damage.
Yeah,
just
yeah,
trying to
yeah,
knock
okay.
them out. 12 is the first. 8 plus 6. 14 is the second. So 26 total damage. As I just got a and then a dex saving throw of 15 because I entered the web.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
No, I failed that.
Plus
You
3.
are restrained.
Yeah, no, I got a 2. I'm now restrained by the web after smacking my companion twice in the head.
So
That actually would have happened before. The
as it
attack.
makes impact against Ennis, you feel like usually you get the whole, you know, breaking the jaw, tooth spit out. This felt like you were hitting rock, man, at this point. So you do feel the vibrations come through. We move over to Moonchild.
Well, seeing that my opponent seems to be hitting quite hard and taking quite a beating, I look towards Rowan and I tell him, "Do not be afraid." and as I say this, you see that the hand that I'm using to point at you, that has my staff. You see the staff starts shrinking, and my hand starts growing, and from my hand you see a grizzly bear kind of claw start coming out, and you see fur start spraying from my form as I become a large brown bear. As a bonus action, I use my wild shape to into brown.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah, no, I just fought a dude with 4 arms, and now he's like black goo.
and I am larger than I was before. So, and I'm gonna use multi-attack to attack him.
Okay. Go for it.
reckless again. So with advantage with my bite. Ooh, that's really bad. I miss for sure. And second one with the claw, reckless as well. Okay, that's better. 18 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Just this slow motion of. Yeah.
And now you have this gigantic bear like trying to.
Right. This is where Thorfinn comes in.
Ennis hasn't moved. He's still in the web. He's not currently web, but he's still there.
Yeah. He's
Still
confronting the bear and he's
Yeah.
just being head bashed
So-
by.
Still being next to me. I'm going to try and smite the blackness out of him.
Mhm.
Disadvantage because I am restrained. So 20 to hit.
That hits.
And the second one at disadvantage gives us no, that won't hit because it's a 14. So the first one I'm going to add a divine smite to. So it's the divine smites are d8s.
Yeah.
So
D8.
Ennis hasn't cast any magic or anything, has he?
No.
two, and then it
Can he?
d8s. So
That's some information for you to know.
That's a loaded question.
so
Jesus, is that all attacks?
damage on the one at
Jeez.
second level.
I
divine
just saw
smite.
multicolor just going down. It's like what the.
Prepare to say your prayers.
5, so
Maybe
put,
not.
8 points of piercing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 10,
304.
6,
That's gonna be a lot.
17 points of radiant damage.
Okay, I'm down.
So how did you strike him? What did you?
Morningstar,
Oh,
I just go with the
What, you just bonk him on the head or something?
no, not on the head, but on the side. Whilst doing it, currently it's radiating radiant energy from the divine favor, and also I added an additional smite, so it's jolt of divine magic goes right through myself.
You almost see like a shadow, not a shadow, let's call it a shadow actually. You see a shadow of Ennis's face kind of emit out and go back into him as he basically slumps down onto the floor.
Can I use my reaction to catch him?
You good, yeah.
Do I have to roll anything or should I just catch him?
Dex. That was
So,
unexpected.
12 plus 2, 14.
plus 3. Wait.
14.
Plus 3, 17.
Yep, you catch him just in time as he flims.
Can I use my reaction to bite his throat? No, sorry.
As I catch him, I'm going to look up and go, why
Alright.
is your go-to fix smacking them in the head?
Does anyone have a passive perception of 20 and above?
23.
You notice that your surrounding all of a sudden is moving. You see people, all skinny, dirty and stuff. They all kind of are starting to come out bit by bit towards you guys at the center, dragging their feet. There's this kind of little moan towards you guys.
How does Ennis look? Is he still like all black and everything, or does
Well, he's
he-
unconscious.
He's not just a
again.
bloody
No,
mess.
is
But does he still have the black
Yeah,
ooze coming out of his ear?
Oh yes, he still has that.
To heal or not to heal?
How about this? I look at Ninja. Carry, we run.
Technically, it's Crack's turn.
Yeah,
if he wants to do
when you
anything.
can, but like
And then still,
That's- yeah.
still
Run
inside
away!
the
Run. Anyone speak bad?
Hold on while I cast comprehend language.
He says no.
Speak with animals. Speak with animals.
I haven't got that.
Seeing that Ennis is down, I'm going to drop the web so everyone is no longer restrained. Is there any sort of choke point or whatnot leading to this area we're fighting in?
Cucumber.
There. How do you mean? Just before I answer.
Because we're fighting in front of the temple with
That's
a number
correct,
of
yes.
ramshackle poor things around.
Yeah.
But in the passages where everyone is coming out of their homes, are there sort of choke points between the majority of them and us?
No.
No.
We're like in a square
Yeah.
in front of, like there is the temple here and there is like a square. In
Yeah,
front.
pretty much.
Okay.
It's more of a circular kind of the way it's built. There is one leeway if you want to find it. You can use your perception.
Yes, please.
I didn't really roll, I just plopped.
That's a 5 in total.
Nice.
The only thing you're seeing is you either run through these people, they seem very thin and fragile, and you can make it through, or stay and find out what's going to happen. So, Marin, I don't know if there was anything you want to do, so we complete the round.
Yes, I want to try something. I'm going to shout, "Close your eyes!"
Oh boy.
What?
And
Right
I
over.
cast hypnotic pattern on us.
Okay.
And it's a 30-foot cube, and each creature in the area, not just in the cube, who sees it, has to make a wisdom saving throw of DC 15 or be incapacitated.
Why on us?
Because they're all looking at us, because they're coming towards us, all these people.
Yeah, but they're not.
17?
Uh,
That beats-
17!
Yeah, that beats it.
15.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Because I can wake you
Legit,
guys up
I'm
by
not
shaking
even,
you.
like, legit, you can come check, like,
No,
like, just so you know.
Yeah, that was a 3, Don. I'm on to you.
because that way all of them are incapacitated. We can run.
And this is the duration for how long?
For how long? It's concentration for a minute.
Oh, okay, so there's still a couple of rounds to go.
But if they succeeded, then
Oh, it's for nothing.
what, on a failed. Oh, hang on.
On a failed
On a
save.
failed save, the creature becomes charmed.
Failed save.
But they didn't
Failed.
fail.
Oh, no,
they
right, okay.
succeeded.
They succeed.
So it just
So
doesn't work.
it just doesn't
Yeah,
work.
it
It's
is-
no
Okay.
duration.
Save or suck.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, you have a problem on your hands, people. What are you gonna do?
Well, like I said.
I'm gonna break initiative for now.
Alright. Big bear guy. Carry.
I'm gonna use my claws to point at the people that is coming to us.
Run. Run.
And I use my 40 feet of movement to charge into the crowd
Okay.
and try to stomp people away, like to open a passage for them to pass through.
Roll me that strength.
All right.
I was about to
With
turn around and say
advantage,
I'll
'cause
give
I'm
Ennis's body to like the next strongest person, and I realised that's
Ooh,
me
that's
and
nice.
Ennis.
117, 22.
Okay, yeah, you do manage to break through the crowd. You just see a couple of them just kind of fly off a few feet off the ground, and you're starting to, bash away. Most of them are scared and they just run back into the things. The ones that are a bit further away from you still are taking their pace towards the group.
So I see this. I put Ennis in fireman's carry. I kind of squat down. I grab his pack. I give his pack to Torfin, and I just look around and go, "Run!" And I chase after the bear.
Okay,
I
cool.
use my full 30 and dash and everything to just run.
All right. The rest of the group, do you follow?
Yeah, follow.
Okay.
Obviously, I don't want to hurt the people. I just want to push them away
No, yeah.
to
I
make
understand
to
that.
make a passage.
As we're going, I'm going to call out to the group. These people seem frightened. Why are they only leaving their homes now after the fight is done?
Good question.
As Rowan passes with Ennis on him, passes the bear, the few people around actually are trying to grab onto Ennis and take him off you. Yeah, but they don't manage. So that was a 4. So people just kind of touch away at you, but
It's like I just
don't actually grab hold. And you
Consent.
bad
Please.
touch. Bad touch.
Consent, please.
All right, so you run a fair distance. Do you run out of the city? Do you...
I suppose I just.
Well, maybe.
no. I know where I'm running. I'm running to Half Boy's house.
Okay.
get to the door and just like kick it away.
give me a survival check.
Can I help him with that? With the survival check?
15.
15. Okay, you can roll yours to see if he's going the right direction.
No, great. 11.
11. No, it seems like Rowan knows where the fuck he's going. He has a better idea.
I've been around. Take that as you will.
So if we're seeing it,
just a bear.
just
a bear.
Rowan's in the front, just kind of like and running off as you see you guys just scatter at the bear behind him. Rowan actually finds the door you recognize.
I'm gonna like charge into it, but using Ennis as a battering ram. So like that shoulder first.
Use his butt.
Yeah, just
Before they impact, can I telekinesis the door and just shove it in?
Okay.
I also
Okay.
shout, half boy coming in. Like I'm shouting,
Sure.
open the door!
So you cast telekinesis to open the door. Rowan, as he uses the butt to come in, give me a deck save.
That 2 plus 2, 4. No wait, deck save, yeah. Plus 2, 4.
So you mistake the step because now the door is opening. You know, you didn't
Yeah.
expect that because you expected impact and keep walking. Trip over, drop Ennis. Ennis's head goes slap against the nearest piece of
Well, he's out cold
furniture.
already. He's already out cold.
That's
I was doing
three
that to
additional
him
damage.
before you came in.
You should have told me I would have slowed down.
You stumble over and roll into the darkness.
Honey, we're home! Ow.
Half boy comes out and is like, "What are you doing here? I've told you to fuck off."
We did fuck off. And we fucked back.
And he kind of
I
stumbles
reach out and like
back.
grab his shirt. Hold.
Roll.
Which one? Acrobatics or dex?
Give me acrobatics, but with disadvantage because you're technically prone. But you know,
Yeah, just
human prone and dwarf. Yeah.
6. Hold it up.
Nope.
I'm just
He goes, grab the leg. What?
I basically end up tripping him up. Oh. Sorry, half boy.
The rest
I
of the
mean,
group
Sam.
kind of just comes in after the bear and kind of sees, you know,
Sorry, Sam.
Ennis knocked out on one side, you holding his peg leg, you know, and half boy there like, "Get off me!
Sorry, Sam.
Leave my wood alone!"
Trust me, I don't want to be touching your wood. Right. Door closed, please.
Who was last to go in?
So, Sam, we might have
I was the
brought...
last one to go in. 25 movement.
Whew. Thanks for this, Sam. It's very nice of you to let us hide away in your house for a bit.
So, that's saving the roll number 1.
Oh, no!
No, my boy. That's me.
I just knocked him
Hold
out.
on. I go and I think I have rope. Do I have rope?
I killed Ennis.
I thought we
And
just
I
knocked
ask.
him out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I put rope
I can
around
hold him
him
down. I can hold him down. Just.
Can I have your character sheet for just a second?
and I'll give him 1 hit point, so at least he's not dying.
That's not gonna happen.
Something's going wrong.
So you try to give him 1 hit point?
Yes.
Cool, okay.
Paladin shenanigans.
Great.
I don't think it
And-
worked. He crossed something out. He did
It's
something.
cold.
Stays as is.
No.
I'm gonna. The player, not Dorfman, knows what's happening.
Okay.
If
Fair enough. Fair enough. So
you
I'm just...
recall.
I'm like... I'm now sitting up. I'm just like...
Right.
Just cross-legged sitting there.
So, what's gonna happen is I have a timer. Every 5 minutes, okay, I'm gonna give him a death save.
What's going on?
Go!
Just to clarify, when I said use something divine, I didn't mean try to hit him with something divine. I meant try divine healing.
I mean...
Does anyone have any kind of means? for
I'm
divine healing?
gonna like
I
go...
don't.
I've got Odd's backpack, my backpack, and his backpack. I am gonna go through all 3 of them to see if I can find a healing potion or just anything that looks like it'll help. Particularly in his one first.
It's gotta be divine or.
As I'm just looking through, it's like, oh, a diary.
Yeah, but he is lay on hands is divine.
Maybe it
healing.
could help. Oh, he's
Yeah.
a naughty dwarf. Just searching for something.
Do you have anything in your backpack that might help?
In terms of potions, no.
Okay.
You just go back. It's like, so just the diary is of interest. Okay.
4 minutes.
I'll slap him away.
Great.
I'm
Deal more damage.
I'm like getting ready to slap him. Actually, no, that's not a good idea. You've been with him longest. What's going on? Has he cried black before?
No, but this is.
Have
I
you
saw
s-
something similar with Odd.
How did you fix it?
I tried to remember.
Oh God! Would he have written it in his diary?
Maybe.
Reading through the
I
diary.
have a diary.
Odd's diary.
Yeah, reading through Odd's diary. Just reading through it because it's a book. I think. Not like too much. Just see if anything about blackness and ooziness. And
No,
just...
there isn't much in it.
Shit.
The corruption. We found that arcane healing doesn't help. It's got to be divine stuff can help.
There was a character concept you wanted to run, yes, I believe.
Yeah, I thought about it.
Just to be sure.
See, that's
All right. I'm gonna throw away my bear form. I'm gonna turn into Aukao again.
That's
Okay.
evil.
I can stay
Like,
2 hours in the bear form.
effectively, him just going, oh yeah, so you have a backup character, right?
So you see the bear fur just retracting into his body
Fair enough.
and reshaping again as a Goliath.
Would I know if there's a temple or anything in this?
You just ran away from the Onion Temple.
Right, we're not going to take. As far as we know, the temple did this to him. We're not going back to that one.
The bloody dagger. Where is it?
What dagger?
Oh,
Is it?
was
It's in
his
his.
back.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Whose pack?
My bad.
His back.
his
All
back.
right, I'm gonna go search
Don't
for
touch it!
it.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it! Don't touch it with your
Uh,
bare hands. It's a
I've
corrupted
got gloves
evil
on.
thingy.
Because I've got my armor on, so I've got gloves on technically. So, is it this dagger?
Oh god.
He's wearing gloves. He's wearing gloves. Yes.
We stab him with it?
No.
Touch his forehead with it?
No, he's been carrying it around, and
Oh.
when Odd was carrying around something corrupted, it corrupted him. So maybe that's the.
Okay, well we found the source of the corruption then, maybe.
Can I make a medicine
Oh,
check
okay,
to try and
okay.
understand
You
what's
found source
going on
of
with
corruption.
him, why healing
Torvald
magic
goes
is
to
not
put it on
working?
the floor.
Alright, so you're gonna do a medicine check?
Either medicine
Yeah.
or I don't know, religion or I would say medicine. to
Go
try
for a
and
medicine
understand.
check.
While this is all happening, I would like to cast Detect Magic
Mm-hmm.
and see if there's any sort of connection between him and the corrupted dagger that they
DC
just
20
pulled out.
roll. What did you get?
19.
Sorry?
90.
19. From what you can tell, he's pretty bad considering his current condition after the beating you guys gave him. But in relation to what's oozing out of him and all that, you have no idea what's going on with him.
Okay. Do I have any sense if my healing magic may have any effect on
It
him?
might help him revive him in a way.
It's not revive him while he's still doing good.
So his would work and mine wouldn't.
Hmm?
His worked and mine didn't.
It depends what the reviving does.
Okay.
If it's just giving him HP, no.
So,
No. For the duration,
Yeah.
you sense the presence of
It's
magic
like it's
within
put on the
30
floor,
feet
though.
of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that that bears magic, and you learn its school of magic, if any.
So this is the spell you're casting,
Mhm.
basically, to understand
take magic, yeah.
the situation.
Like anything magical affecting him, basically.
So you cast it,
Mm-hmm.
and the minute you do, you sense the spell weave, and you can see the web of how magic works in the world for this moment. You see this massive, almost fiery-like aura around.
Fuck.
Timer.
That's it.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, finish your description. Let us understand what is going on.
So
We don't know if he passed or failed.
I don't know.
it's
how
like this
fast that-
Yeah, I know,
fire,
it's terrifying.
this fiery purple around the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Around Ennis, what you can see is like this shadowy figure with wings and a pointy tail running around his body. And basically, it's almost as if it's in the shape of an imp.
Stab the imp.
5 minutes commence now.
Alright, so does the dagger have anything to do with him, or?
Not that I can see, but there appears to be an imp possessing him.
So,
I'm gonna try stab the imp with the dagger.
I was going to, since he said there was something there, I'll go first. Let's try and smack the dagger.
But the dagger has nothing to do with him.
Smacking
We
things
can
over.
do that later. We can do that later. That sounds fun.
Okay.
But if the dagger can hurt the imp,
How long does your spell last? Or is it
10
just a
minutes.
one-time thing?
It's 10 minutes
10
concentration.
minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Alright, cool. So tell me where the imp is, and I'm gonna try stab it.
No,
Okay, first of all, it's not a dagger, it's a letter opener. It's.
It can still stab.
Yeah.
I can just imagine him like there, like it's
He's
a
like,
letter
"Alright."
opener, okay?
Yeah, it's a letter opener. Don't care. Can stab. Point.
So you do see that the dagger, despite it's kind of this flamey purple with it, the flame itself is letting out like this kind of purplish smoke. It's only visible to your eyes because it's like this corruption starting to leak out of it, wrapping itself slowly around Rowan's fingers. Carry on.
Drop it now.
4 minutes.
you drop it.
I place it down in front of him so you can smack it. Fuck it.
Damn it. Well, 9, 6, 15 to hit.
And it's like I already like that letter.
15 to hit the dagger. Letter opener. with
15
my-
to hit the dagger. So the minute you kind of, what are you doing? Smashing it? What's
Smashing
He's smacking it with his mace that's got
Yeah.
the divine energy.
with divine?
Yes.
Alright, it
The whole
hits.
point. Okay. And from when we were fighting, how much time has passed?
Just minutes, to be honest.
Minutes, though.
Yeah, minutes.
We'll just confirm.
So the divine thing has run out.
That one.
It's like I'm gonna die.
I think so.
don't know.
No D4, but let's go high power. So 1 point of piercing, but 18 points of divine.
Okay. So this shockwave you see of divine energy kind of spoofs out the smoky purple of corruption, but the flame still stays there, quite lit. You know. So yeah.
And next thing, since there was the imp, first thing, I'm going to use my divine sense to see if there's any location, any celestial fiends or undead within 60 feet.
Celestial things or undead?
Celestial fiends,
Fiends.
or undead.
Oh, fiends. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's some sort of fiend, I suppose, close to.
You see the imp surrounding,
Okay.
and this is
And I'm going to use my channel divinity to use Abjure Extraplanar.
Yes.
And so, as an action, I present my holy symbol, and each aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, or fiend within 30 feet that can hear must make a wisdom saving throw. So,
okay.
I need a wisdom saving throw DC.
It's your spell save.
Yeah.
How does 18 sound?
Way too high.
It's DC 14.
Ah, okay. So yeah, the fiend is not exactly. I mean, the imp is not exactly paying any attention to you guys. Just so you're aware.
Rowan, can Sam
then,
help us? Maybe he has something divine, a way to restore Ennis.
I don't know. Sam.
What? I'm
right
here.
The wooden leg just comes off.
Stop touching me.
Sam. Oh.
Put it back. You mind? Oh.
You know Ennis.
Anus. Yes.
Yeah, I know you know him, and I need to know more about the name Ennis thing, but we don't have the time. Have you ever seen him like weep blackness before?
No, I don't.
Do you have anything?
What did you do to him?
I don't know. He did it to himself, and he started attacking.
Good.
us.
You know what? He deserves it, and he
You know
starts
what?
limping
He-
away
Can
at the
I-
kitchen.
Can
Come
I
here.
try something before we
Do you have anything?
have half boy
You know anything?
trying something?
No, I don't have anything.
You gotta have something of magic or something.
As if.
I'm going to drop my shield and my staff. I'm going to put both my hands on Ennis' chest, and I'm going to try and cast a lesser restoration on him.
Okay.
See if anything.
What is the TNC
Well,
about
I
that?
can read him of of a disease or one condition, which is either blinded, deaf, and paralyzed or poisoned.
Sorry, Ennis.
So, as you do so, nothing happens, unfortunately. This nice shiny light fills the room for a moment. You see Ennis's complexion just kind of revive itself and then just back into this mucky reality. That's it.
I'm going to use.
You're going to tell
one
us
of
if
my
Ennis dies, right?
You tell me.
I hope so.
From all the things we've done,
Continuing-
it seems hitting the sword was one of the
Next
most
5
things.
minutes.
It did nothing.
It didn't. Seems to be the one that had the most effect of some sort.
It didn't have any effect on him as far as we know.
It's not broken yet, is it?
Not here, but it seems to have done something at least.
Did
What's
any
trying again?
did the imp act in any way when we hit the dagger? Or the letter opener?
Your 10 minutes are up, by the way, but no, there was no reaction from the imp.
Alright. Would I be able to try just grab the imp and pull it off? Or does my hand just go through?
It goes through.
Hey, imp. Do you like gold?
Well,
It pays no attention to you.
actually, that gold could be useful.
You stay away from my gold.
If he dies, I can bring him back.
You stay
Thorfinn.
away from my gold.
Thorfinn.
If he dies,
Try again.
no.
So
I don't know him enough to spend that much gold on him.
let's.
I can cast it.
I just don't know enough to spend that
Well,
much gold
first
on him.
thing we'll try
It's
and
300
try and hit the dagger again.
50,000 gold,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
No, that misses with an 8. And
Any you remembering anything there?
we need divine stuff on him.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
have nothing
what is divine stuff? You all keep saying
You hit him
divine
with
stuff.
something
Divine
divine.
energy.
This is divine
Yeah.
energy that I'm giving him.
No, but
Maybe
okay.
it's not enough.
And while I can do divine damage, hopefully it's the imp.
Won't that just, kill
What imp?
Ennis
There is
completely?
nothing here.
So you're saying hit him again?
I
Alright,
don't
hit him
I
again!
don't want to. No, not hit. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam.
What does that do?
2d10 divine radiant damage
Okay.
in a 5-foot cylinder.
You're killing him. If you do damage to him,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a failed saving throw. We don't know. He may have failed 2 already. It
Yeah,
means you're killing him.
Or he may
That's
have,
the
he
thing,
may
but-
have succeeded too.
It's either-
Don't
but
even
at
fail
least
one.
We're not hitting the imp.
Don't think
Yeah,
we
but
can
in
hit
that case,
the imp.
it's 2 failed saving throws. He's already down.
I don't think we can hit the imp, can we?
I
Can
tried to do it. It's-
Radiant damage is something.
This is the thing. I do have a more powerful spell, but if I cast a more powerful spell, then I cannot bring him back.
What do you mean?
Because it's a 3rd level spell. I have 1 3rd level spell slot left.
Yeah.
So either if he dies, I cast Revivify and try to bring him back, or I try this thing and try not to kill him now.
I'd
2
like to try
minutes.
casting, pull out a rope from under my jacket, and I'm going to try casting Tasha's Mind Whip on the imp.
Okay.
Psychic damage, intelligence 15 save. On a failed save, 3d6. And it can't take a reaction until the end of its turn. Moreover, on its turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action.
So what I have to roll?
Mm-hmm.
What do
Intelligence 15 save.
19.
Third saves. Fuck.
Can you do Revivify now?
Successful
If
save.
he's
It
not
takes
dead yet.
half damage.
If he's not dead, I cannot cast Revivify.
3d6.
Which, to be honest, we have to
90 seconds.
ask the
4 damage.
DM if
So
he
we
accepts
can
gold instead
attack
of
the imp?
instead of diamonds.
Well, I'm giving you that possibility. It doesn't mean
But I
it's
can't-
effective. You know?
From the Mind Whip, it took 9 psychic damage.
Half because it's saved, right?
Yeah, halved. Sorry.
Okay.
We go the Moonbeam.
I mean, if we
60 seconds.
if you can hit this imp,
Well,
you know what? I think Ennis would say go all out. I don't know. I just met him.
It's not gonna.
Oh fuck! I don't want another death on my hands in this town.
I don't know if this is something
Cracked.
possible.
Tie up Sam.
But can I try, as I can use my wild shape
Thank you.
to channel into different things?
Mm-hmm.
Can I try and channel the divine nature energy of my wild shape and burn another wild shape to try and pump this divine energy into him?
You could try.
Then I'm gonna try and use my wild shape. I'm going to channel all the energy that I used to turn into my bestial forms,
Okay.
and I'm going to almost as if it was like, you know, how do you call it? Cardiac massage.
I'm going to burn.
And just gonna pump all that energy.
How many spell slots do you have left?
Well, I have a bunch of spells left.
Okay. I need you to at least burn one of your choice. And tell me which one you burn.
I'm gonna burn the highest level spell I have, which is well, actually, if I use the energy of the staff, I can burn a 6th level spell.
Okay. At 6th level? Okay,
Yeah.
go. So you do it?
Yeah.
Alright.
For the death save, I'm going to blow my other portent, so he gets a 15.
He gets a 15.
Yes.
He saves, god damn it, yes.
You use your staff,
One guaranteed save.
concentrate, using all the magic and divine energy you can from the spell weave, and you grab onto the staff right above his chest, and you caress that one pump into him. Bro, what? Jeez. My bad. For choice of words, I get it.
One pump wonder.
As a surge goes through his body, he limps, and you hear.
We killed him.
We're going on break.
Oh shit! Did it work?
right, hello everybody, welcome back. We have quite an intense moment here as Ennis lets out his last breath on the table.
Oh shit, okay. I misunderstood that last breath.
Oh yeah, me too.
I
did
misunderstood that breath, essentially.
too.
I thought we'd succeeded. Oh fuck.
The room goes cold as you hear that last from him. What do you guys do?
Is the imp still on him?
Yes. But it's starting to fade away. Slowly.
I'm just gonna
It didn't
reach out.
work.
I'm just gonna grab Sam so that he can't like run into the street because there's now a dead body in his house. Sam, you know how bad this looks, right?
For me, he's dead.
You had you didn't
So
like him.
I'm fine.
Yeah, I understand you're happy with his death, but that's not what I said. I
He
said
had-
that
he
it
had
looks
it
bad
coming.
for you, right?
Fate catches to all of us.
For fuck's sake. You realise if you tell anyone about this right
I'm not
now...
gonna tell anyone. I'm just gonna send the news to the city of Cluster.
Seb, why
I'm not
don't
going to tell
you-
anyone, I'm just going to tell the city.
Seb, why
Yes,
don't you
far
just,
away in the east.
Alright, well how about you wait 2 weeks?
I can do that.
Good, now sit down in the corner please and don't
In
say
my
anything.
house.
and
Sam,
just
sit in the
shut
corner.
the fuck up.
Fine.
Good. Now,
Can I check him to see if he's dead?
Oh yeah, there's no pulse if you actually go for it.
I may be able to bring him back, but I do need a jewel, a diamond, a crystal of a very important value.
I smashed the other one, we just left it and ran.
Like this? Would this work?
I am not sure, but could be
But you
worth
won't,
a try.
you won't get it back though. Can you survive without it?
I don't know. But I would rather try and fail than not try at all.
We do not have a lot of time. If you want to try this, we have to do it quick.
Can I use telekinesis to just pull a chunk of it out?
You're gonna have to break it off you because it's kind of part of you.
Mm. Take it.
This may hurt you a little bit.
Do what you need.
I don't want to break him,
No, yeah, I understand.
so I'm gonna try, if you allow me, to cast heat metal on him, so that I can just heat the part around
Mhm.
the diamond and try to dislodge it without breaking his actual
Okay.
form. But you're gonna take damage if I do that.
First and foremost, give me a con save, please.
just hands on his shoulders, just holding him still.
That's a 16 plus 3. 19 total.
You compose yourself. You're ready for this.
Okay, you take only 4 points of damage,
Okay.
fire damage, from the heat. Do I manage to...
Now you have to strengthen out and dislodge.
Okay.
If you, I pull out a flask and say, I've been working on this, have a drink, and you roll a d4 for any, what was it?
Ability
Guidance?
check?
Just
Yeah, ability
guidance.
checks.
So it is for an ability check of your choice. Before or after?
I tell her, keep it. It's a good idea, but I can do that myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cast guidance on myself,
Okay.
so that she doesn't waste her thing. And also, I want to be extra sure. I'm going to rage to have advantage to the strength check.
Okay.
So I'm going to channel all my strength into this. Oh. Okay. That's 21 plus 5, 26.
26. That you feel it's in your hand as you rage, and you get a good chunk out of him.
The mouth opens. I start shaking as if there's a lot of pain, but no sound occurs.
Roll me a 1d12, please.
Obviously,
Okay.
I'm gonna drop immediately the heat metal, so it doesn't take
It's a D10.
more.
Where's the D10?
More damage.
4.
That's how much damage you take out of this impact. Crystal's in your hand.
I'm gonna take the crystal and push it on the chest of Annie's body, and I'm going to close my eyes and I'm going to think about the cold of the mountains and the sound of the rivers and the smell of the fresh grass after the rain, the sounds of the owls. And I'm going to use my last spell, my last 3rd level spell, to cast Revivify on Ennis.
As you cast it, the crystal disintegrates almost under your hand, and almost as if you're pushing it into Ennis. Ennis, what happens next is the following. You see darkness. You are already in darkness. You hear mumbles and voices of evil. Eventually, almost as if you're fast forwarding into a dream, slide after slide after slide of movement. You're in these chambers, you're struck down, you're taller than you actually are. You have these hooded figures running around you, they're inserting things into your chest, you feel these pumps, you feel pain. Eventually there's like people surrounding you and humming some kind of weird mischievous prayer around you, and once again, and you feel bolts tied into your arms. Eventually, as you're kind of helped up, and one of the people in the hooded figures are looking at you. He has like this short stubble beard, and he looks at the other side and shakes his head. Eventually you go back into darkness. Next thing you feel, your body is tugged onto rubble, and the minute you awake, you find yourself in a pile of rubble, of metal and different dead war forges around you, shut down completely. As you kind of pick yourself up, and the next thing you know, you onto the table back.
What happened? I'm not sure I don't remember the battle. Okay. What?
I just like slap him.
Can
You
I
asshole.
grab his hands before he slaps him?
Dex.
Are you fucking out of your mind?
Yeah, I just
This guy
slap
just
him,
died.
Pull him onto his feet. You asshole.
5.
5. No, that's completely, you go slap straight, and it's
The player was dropped out again.
You have 1 hit point.
Oh, okay.
Fucking hell.
You just slapped me. You should just slap me.
Yeah.
That's great.
It's not like, it's just
I
a,
was-
you, like, you're just a fucking moron. Sammy's alive.
Give him a little bit of space.
Alright,
He
stop.
went through something.
He went through something. Yeah, we saw when he went through death.
Yes.
No.
Ennis, how
Yeah.
do you feel?
Weird. Very weird. Very weird. Very, very, very weird. Saw things that.
You died.
I don't think it was the afterlife. Don't guess what the afterlife. No.
Yes.
People. Someone. It was someone else.
But you are Ennis now, yes?
Yes, I'm Ennis. Yes.
What's the last
Uh-huh.
thing you remember?
What have you seen?
I'm just going to
on the
walk
other
into a
side?
corner and just onto the floor on my ass, just sit there dazed.
You're sitting up, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
From behind him, this little creature crawls out, and he looks around. It's like,
We can all see him.
yes.
So I go behind. I'm next to my pump and 14 hit points into
Okay.
you.
The imp kind of leaps off as you pump hit points, and he's flying in the air. Like,
As I see the imp, I just get my morning star and I go for the imp.
I gotta grab it as well.
that's 19 to dodge.
First, as a bonus action, I am getting my divine damage again. So let's see. No, that doesn't work. First one is -2, so 24 to hit,
24 to hit. Yes, it hits him.
and the second one 15 to hit.
15 does not hit.
15 does not hit. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And what is he? He's not an undead.
No, his name.
It's a fiend.
He's a fiend.
You do extra damage against fiends.
Ooh.
Fiends and undead.
So that one. This one.
This fucking imp.
Yes.
You better get squished.
So 8
Paladin
plus
shite. Let him play the paladin.
11
Come on.
points. 11 points of piercing damage
Okay.
and 25 points of
There it
radiant.
is.
So, as he's flying in the air, he kind of notices the Warforge cracked, and he goes like, "Yee!" As he's gonna fly happily towards him. You swing at it.
I just look
Flat
straight at him, and
straight.
that's what the first thing I sort of come to is just look up at hearing that name, and I just see the hit landing.
Yeah, he's on the wall like.
You get just particles of his
And-
essence into you.
He kind of does this shake with his wings and everything. It's like, not nice.
Poison spray. Constitution saving throw DC 15.
17, thank God. And then-
I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna grab it by the scruff of the neck, like you do with cats.
okay.
And I'm just like, pick it up. What the
Stop!
fuck are you?
Stop!
I mean, that's kind of adorable, but no, that doesn't answer my question. What are you? Okay, and your name?
He kind of looks over at Cracked and says,
How do you know me?
familiar.
You have a familiar?
No.
Your familiar is an imp. Didn't you say that there was an imp possessing him?
Yes.
No.
But you came with him.
I came from his energy. He like big door.
It's
I look
hard to
for
keep a straight
master.
face.
And he points over at Cracked. I find him.
Crack. Can we please call him Yeet? Crack, can we call him Yeet?
Cracked.
You may call
But
it
he
him
yeet.
Yeet.
No, he cracked. You Yeet.
Meat.
Yeet. Crack.
Why?
Yeet. Cracked.
Why eat?
Because all he said so far in terms of a name is Yeet and Master, and I'm not calling this little shit Master.
Well, I believe that Cracked should be the one
You want to
deciding
name
if
it?
he
You
wants
can.
to
Here you go,
keep this
Cracked.
creature with him. Or
As he lands on the shoulder, he does this twirl around your neck and face, and he kind of just hugs your metal face and rubs him like,
That's
I'm going to grab him by the scruff, much like
a
he
cat.
did, and pull him in front of me. I never had a familiar.
Yes, always familiar. But you broken. I had to go away. you're back! And I'm back! Together, we are inseparable!
Where were you?
In your
Hell?
in your crystal,
Did you just say hell?
the crystal that we used to revivify Ennis. Ennis, what did you see when you said you've seen something in the afterlife? What did you see?
It's not an afterlife. Not that I think it was. At least I don't think it was. I was being operated on by. Was it
I'm a bit of an
cult?
apple. Shut up.
It was literally cults operating weird chants.
I'm ready
Stuff
to
being inserted.
drop.
Grab him. I don't want him flying around.
I was destroyed and dumped with a bunch of Warforged.
That is sounds
It's a memory?
yes, sounds a lot like his memories.
Like what happened to you? Well,
The same happened to you.
You.
you,
They might be your memories.
you.
Well,
I like this.
you must know this, but Cracked has offered part of his core as a focus to bring you back to life. So if you're here, is thanks to Cracked.
The imp drops the apple and he's just gesturing towards the barbarian. He's like,
You take my master! You hurt my master! You take away his crystal!
Stop.
How did I die? I don't remember dying. The last thing I remember was entering the church. There was confronting the hood figure from, and he disappeared.
Well, do you see all these? And I pointed all the slashing on my body.
So you
You did this. You
To be
try to
fair,
kill me, then you try to kill
it was.
him.
To be honest, we don't know who did the final hit. We're not quite sure.
Well, I am pretty sure.
That's off the hand.
I have
You
seen
seem
it.
happy about it. To say that you did the final hit.
Torfin tried to fix you like he fixed Cranked.
What? Is that the reason why my jaw hurts?
Oh,
No, that's me.
You got beat quite a lot. In the head, in the back of the head, on the side of the head, on the top of the head.
On the inside of your head. Sorry.
Yeah, on the hands. You're quite a stout bastard.
Thanks.
Your eyes went black.
And your
You
ears
started
started
attacking.
bleeding. It was
Me.
Okay.
And we just couldn't get you to stop.
So we had to knock the demon out of you. But once we knocked it out, you were out and
The letter
the demon
opener.
was not.
The letter opener. What's
Imp!
and he
Okay.
crosses his hands.
Imp!
Yes, that is your fault.
No,
Yes.
oh,
no.
your dagger thing's on the floor.
Yeah, maybe do not touch it.
He was already weird when I came.
Shush.
I imagine I have no pull towards the letter opener. No, okay.
Maybe
Maybe we should destroy
Keep that thing going.
That in, there is something that we must know about that thing. You seem worried when you look at it. You know something that we do not?
Do not
Yes?
keep it for too long. Whatever that is, it's corruptive.
Wait, Yeet, did you say something?
He said yes.
I said yes.
What do you know about the letter opener?
It belongs to the master.
What's Master's name?
Orcus.
Who?
Orcus.
I heard his voice.
He
started
knows him.
talking. He started talking to me
Today?
Look, you're too twisted to have that cute a voice.
yesterday.
Now Orcus is
Big.
yes, but Orcus is
Friendly.
I don't know.
I wouldn't say friendly.
Yeah, I wouldn't agree with
Orcus
that.
is like I've been saying all the Withering Cult trying to get
Yeah. He's in
yeah.
charge of it.
No, Orcus is the one they're trying to bring back.
He offered.
Oh.
Some,
Oh,
Master coming back?
No, he's not.
Oh,
he offered.
no. That's why I'm here, at least.
He offered something to me.
okay.
He looks over at Cracked. He's like,
Okay, you're still my master then.
Wow, you're loyal.
What did he offer you?
Yes.
To bring back my brother. I hadn't accepted.
You did.
But you were thinking about it.
I was tempted.
Bring back your brother in return for what?
It wasn't yet discussed. I was interrupted. I thought.
Well, if I may, perhaps next time that some strange entity talk into any of your heads, make everybody else aware of what the fuck is going on.
So they too can listen to it. Yes?
Can you make him disappear?
Pick up
or
the
something?
knife.
Don't.
No.
Don't pick up that.
No.
Cool, thanks. Put it in my backpack.
No.
I got gloves on, remember?
Ennis was fine.
I put it in my backpack.
We took that thing off Odd. Ennis was fine, and
Alright.
this has happened since Ennis carried it in his backpack. So
Well, at
no
the
one
moment,
needs to carry it in
it's
their backpack.
in a bag. We're gonna push the bag in the side of the room and leave it for now.
Oh no, I'm not leaving this in the house.
No,
of,
I'm not saying. I mean, like, leave it
this-
for now so we can figure out what's going on with it.
Oh yes, but
and
we
get
do
rid
not
of
leave
it.
it with half boy.
No, we're not leaving it. So.
Bit of table talk. As old as I am, would I know much about orcas with all my experiences and whatnot, and trying to stay under the radar?
You seem to know a lot about him.
Roll a history check at the difficulty check of 25.
No, fail. Not one.
Craig, do you feel any different?
Happy to see me here, maybe?
Since I'm what I am, since
We're giving
look,
back his
looking
apple.
for orcus and so forth, would I know and get more information from what I should know?
You may roll me a history check.
Maybe guidance.
Okay.
6, 10, plus 3, 14.
14. You know of a particular person that you might actually be able to find in Sylvanus, because he's also an ex-watcher, but he's had trouble, and he would like to. If you are going to speak to him, you're going to have to speak to him alone, and he might give you some information.
Well,
Because he's the one who basically was assigned in Sylvanus to keep an eye out on the Withering Cult here.
we need to get information. So I recall that one of our members was based here, so I think it's time I pay him a visit. Get some. Let's see what he knows from about the area.
You think is something that you have to do on your own?
We, as watchers, we try and hide ourselves and we work independently. So he might be a bit skittish with such a large group. At least with me, he knows who I am. And
But do you trust this person completely? Is not someone that could put you in danger.
he's one of the watchers.
Well, He's also with us, but apparently now he has a
no, he is with
little
us,
demon.
but he is not part of the watchers. We as a group
One day,
we-
cracked.
we
The imp just
Also,
kind of
he's also part of the
had
watchers,
to make them
so
round and go like,
just
Look,
try to kill me.
I watch her
But-
now.
but
I
they're
Eat your
part
apple.
of the new watchers. This person, he's part of our original watchers.
So you mean he's someone that
He-
you completely
For
trust?
me, yes. Yes.
Okay. Otherwise, I could come
No.
with you under a different form.
Better not.
Perfect.
Now,
Can I ask you a question?
yes.
How did dragons go extinct?
Do I know that?
You can roll me a history check.
I'm going to.
Now 400
As
years
I
old,
hear
but I'm
her
not 2000
asking
years
that,
old.
I'm very interested in knowing dragons, so I touch him and I say, please, tell us.
DC 20.
And I... guidance.
10, 14 plus 7, 21.
Let's go.
And as you ask the question and he's trying to go back to his kind of memory files or whatever you want to call them, you see the imp go as he automatically shuts into purple again. The year of when the settlers came. One came riding dragon. She took over to what is now known as Estra City, far in the east. Dragon rider and dragon stayed in mountains until death took them. She wrote the books. She is the author of book life and book knowledge. And automatically kind of comes back.
Okay. I'm assuming again
The
I
imp
felt
just goes
weird
like-
during this.
Into the apple again.
Just a little further away, I don't want to lose a finger.
You do not know who is she.
She who?
Her who rides the dragon.
I was not aware during
No.
that, no.
Oh, you got your eyes. Oh,
you're
he
knowledgeable.
doesn't know. Like you, there is a lot of you that is really not in control of themselves. It's like a team of this group of people.
I was hoping that without the crystal.
The
we
imp
would-
kind of goes like,
I'm okay.
Alright, just in here.
Like we are up to 3, right? There is the horn guy, the dwarf guy, and the thin guy.
The thing guy.
Horned guy, which one? Ah,
The,
okay.
the guy with horns.
Ennis.
Odd.
Odd.
Odd. Yes, the one who ran away.
the red one, he likes to call him sometimes.
So you were saying that she came on top of the dragon and she conquered the land. She brought the dragons to the mountains. That is where I need them. But they stayed there until the end of their life. You cannot recall who she is, the one who wrote the book of life and the book of knowledge.
Where did you get this information?
You!
From you. You just shut down for a moment, got purple eyes, and make some sort of I do not know, divination or something.
Confusion. You seem to know more than I do.
Well,
I think
confusion is the right word for all of us. I think
you
right now.
know it, but it's locked away deep down in your memory.
Traumatic memories.
And when you try to access it, apparently it's almost like you're another person, in that you don't remember talking about it. You've done it once before, apparently.
Yeah.
In the shack. Are you okay, Odd?
Distinctly not okay.
Yes.
Deeply perturbed.
I think we've all been through a lot today, especially Cracked and Ennis. Perhaps we should take a little bit of a breather, sit down and see what we will do next. I guess we will
I'll
get
go
your
to meet.
contact.
Yeah.
Now, before you leave, I think that the letter opener should go with Torfin. Because if anyone's going to be able to break it or destroy it, it'd probably be him.
The letter opener should be switched hand continuously. No one holds it for too long.
What is that?
Or perhaps the person with
And
the strongest
me and Odd
willpower
don't hold it.
hold it.
I think neither should Crack. Until we figure out what exactly is going on.
So every day we just rotate through people.
I'm going to move towards the homeowner whose
Sam,
place we've invaded.
sitting in the corner.
And I'm just going to take a look at his leg and sort of mend any of the dents or whatnot, and then his arm while they're all discussing. I'm done. I want no more of this heavy
Okay.
talk at the moment.
You kind of get him a bit uncomfortable and just like, oh, alright, I see what you're doing. So.
Thanks for letting us stay the night, Sam.
You're welcome.
I believe we can
Can't
find
believe you
them
brought
a
him
better,
back.
a better. Maybe we can find a better accommodation.
I'm sorry for that.
I'll be honest. What does Sam's place look like?
It's it's actually quite nice. You have this very cottagey feel to it, despite that it's in this particular city. So nice furniture, and it's got frames of paintings and pictures and sketches of what was his family, because clearly no one's around but him. He's got like a fine detailed map of the whole continent, framed up, and you can see that Tlaxcal, the city on the Red Horn Mountains, is like colored in, not just like it's like proper stuck out painting. It's basically, there's a bedroom in the area which is just covered by curtains, and so it's a quite homely place.
I'll be honest, Moonchild. This is probably one of the nicer places in the city.
That is fine.
War pays.
Hmm?
War pays.
War pays. That's
Half boy. I do not know the value of this. I'm going to give you 50 gold for us to stay in your house.
More than I make in a week, so I'll take it.
That painting of the continent, Sam.
Yes,
Did you do that?
I had it commissioned.
Okay. Who did it?
Some guy back in Westgate. So
Okay. Great. Do you know if there's probably is, it's been a while since I've been here, just a small town, a little shop where we could buy some provisions, maybe a map of the continent?
yeah, you could definitely look for my friend, and he can fix you up. Just don't take him with you.
No, Ennis will be staying here. I feel like he needs a rest. He looks tired.
So if you look for Black George, you know why he's called Black.
Oh my god.
You'll find a drow, and he has the best wares.
Okay. Right then.
Your backpack.
What does it say?
I'm so scared.
In each of us, and stays for as long as you let it. And we will end the session here. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed our really long session today. So next week we will see you back here. Unfortunately not you, because you will be away, but you will be watching, right?
Yeah, well, you're a watcher, so you're gonna be watching. You're gonna be watching.
Have a good evening, and thank you once again, Magic Corner Studio, for the sponsoring us with dice holders. You guys are getting it next month. And thanks to Temples and Dragons for this lovely place that we can actually come here and play some D&D.
Yeah,
Till next time.
Can we play just 6 more hours?
I wish. You can always rewatch.
Yeah.
See
I mean,
you guys.
I've got